The thing with Mostert is why I think he deserves a raise. Let me lay it out for him as if I were his agent. He's going to have to pay me 10% if he gets a raise. Okay. It wouldn't take much. He's not asking for 17 million a year. I don't think. I'm just trying to get in his mind. He's just not being paid as a running back. When he signed the extension last year, it's because he was the best special teamer on the team. He's considered a Pro Bowl level special teams player. That's what he'd proven himself as. Even though he averaged 7.7 yards per carry in 2018, he didn't get a big working load. He got hurt. He broke his arm. The contract he signed was for special teams. Everyone knows that. It was a good contract for a special teams player. And then he got an opportunity to be a running back, and he carried the team. He was the best running back on the team. So he's not asking to be paid like Christian McCaffrey, I don't think, or to be paid like a great running back. He just wants to be paid like a running back. And I think that's fair, because the difference between being paid like a running back and being paid like a special teams player is like $2 million a year. It's not much. The Niners have a bunch of cap space. It's not an issue. They got 12, 13. They can give him an extra $2 million, guarantee his contract, give him a little security. He's a 28-year-old running back, make him feel happy and wanted easily. I mean, without affecting their cap structure at all. It's like no money for Jed York and in that billion-dollar family with that has cap space. So just give him a couple extra million, make him feel happy, acknowledge that he's your running back, and not just any running back. He's the starting running back. And I always wondered, why are the Niners not starting Raheem Mostert? What does he have to do? Does he have to average 7 yards a carry to become the starter? Like, how could he play any better down the stretch in 2019 and still not get a start? Still have to split carries. And to me, they were thinking ahead to this moment. Like, we can't give Mostert and his agent too much leverage in the offseason to ask for a grip of money, because we don't want to give it to him. We really like the special teams contract we got them to agree to, and we feel like making him play it out, even though he's now essentially our Terrell Davis. I don't think it's right. I don't think the Niners should be looking to get over on their players. I think they should be looking to make things right. And they don't have to bend over backwards for Mostert and be like, all right, man, let's make you the highest paid running back in the league. Although they did try to make Jerick McKinnon the highest paid running back in the league for no good reason. But that's neither here nor there. With Mostert, I don't think Mostert's asking for that. It's just he looks at his contract and says, gee, I have zero guaranteed money left. You know, if I go to camp and hurt my knee, my career is over. And I go on IR, I'd make some money, but not enough. I'd probably have to get another job. I mean, Mostert, really, if I were him, I would create an LLC, Mostert Inc., take out a insurance policy on myself, pay the premium, write it off as a business expense. That way, if he gets hurt, he actually gets money the rest of his life. But that's where he's at. I mean, he's at the level of needing to apply for an LLC so he can insure himself. That's a sticky position to be in when you're one of the best players on the team and everyone knows it. Everyone knows. It's not like I'm in that locker room. It's not like people look at Mostert like, man, he's just a product of the system. No, they respect him. He worked his way up from the very bottom of the pecking order and is now one of the 5-10 most important players on the team. I think all he wants is just to show like a thank you, basically. You ever watch Ozark? That scene where Jason Bateman has been locked in the Mexican prison for 2 days, and then they let him out, and they said, well, what do you want? He said, I want to thank you. And the cartel guy couldn't give it to him. Like, Mostert wants a thank you. Just acknowledge that he's the running back and he's a good one, and pay him like a running back, not like a special teams player. Don't like so blatantly try to rip him off. I think that's fair. It's fair. It's easy to do. And the other thing is, and I hate to say this, I hate to bring it up, but Mostert's black. You know, the Niners been talking about elevating black people in the NFL. This is an important black player on your team who has done everything right. He's the best story in the league. I mean, been cut by 7 teams, and he's having to worry about maybe he has to be an insurance salesman, a real estate agent if his knee blows out because he has no safety net. That's not right, man. It's not right. Here's one black person that you could elevate in the 49ers. It would be great, and it would be easy to do. You know, they gave the big extension to the white head coach. Great, good for him. How about the black running back too? How about not give all the credit to the white guy? Let's give some credit to the guy who actually is on the field running and risking his body. People say, oh, running backs are dime a dozen. Yeah, they still risk their body. They're the ones that take the most punishment. I don't know. It seems like such an easy situation to rectify. Am I wrong? I don't know. Race has nothing to do with this bad take. It's just another reason. There's a million reasons to give this guy an extra $2 million a year. He earned it. He earned it. That's the best reason.